Why isn't this working? Is there something missing? Must more blood be shed?
Round 4. Fight.
Nice combo, Chillin. Nice combo, dude. Ay. Oh, dude, you're locked on. Complete frame trap, locked on.
What's up, guys? My name is HybridChillin and welcome to today's video. Today I wanted to talk about something that I learned on Fahk. You know, I recently hit God Destruction. You know, you can suck me off. Don't suck me off, please. That was a joke. But yeah, I recently hit that rank with Fahk, and after I hit that rank, I was just getting bodied constantly, right? I felt like, you know, even against CMM, I sniped him just for fun. And I just got bomb rushed, right? I basically just blocked all fucking day and died. You know, and I feel like the higher you go in rank, the less rewarding defense becomes. Not only because, you know, it just gets harder and harder to read the opponents consistently or reliably. At higher ranks, it's also just not very rewarding, you know. And I feel like in most situations you either want to dick jab to interrupt their pressure or just press more, you know. That's what I've learned. And yeah, I played against my good friend Sakaka, you know, a very good Lee player. Inshallah he hits God Destruction too soon. And yeah, it was just like, dude, your offense is way too predictable. You need to work on that. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right, man. Thanks. And this is like, dude, how can I improve my offense? You know, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. So what I decided to do is I decided to watch high-level Fahk play Tekken 8, right? And I recommend anyone to do this, right? I recommend, if you're struggling with a certain character, watching like super high level players playing your character will oh my god, dude, I can't speak. Listen, yeah, it will help you, right? Because you'll learn new things, you know, you'll learn their take on a character, and if they're higher ranks, chances are they have a better take on the character than you do. So yeah, I watched Ducky play. You know, he's a God Destruction 3 on Fahk, and yeah, I learned a lot about Fahk, and I learned a lot about Fahk's true game plan and some of my bad habits. So yeah, let's get to it, man. So the first thing I noticed that I was doing wrong was actually I was using 3+4 way too often, right? I would flowchart this, you know, +8 into this, and don't get me wrong, this is a great move, right? A lot of damage here, you know, even on the open. But the problem with this move is that it doesn't fit the Tekken 8 meta. And why is that? Well, it's -8 on block. It's actually even -9, right? So why don't what I was doing wrong, and is I was overusing the shit out of this move, right? I was just flowchart 3+4 constantly, and this is an open invitation for them to just run their offense. Oh, you giving me your turn? I'm gonna fucking mash your cock off, right? I'm just gonna mash your cock off. So I was giving up my turn way too often, just way too often, you know. I watched Ducky play and he barely fucking used this move. Like, extremely rarely he would use this fucking move. So yeah, that's the first thing I was doing wrong. The second thing I was doing, dude, I never used this fucking move. And it's so fucking good. this move is fucking insane, dude. And this is the reason why stuff like this situation, like 443 on hit, is why I say Fahk Ram is super toxic and not very honest, right? Like, this move might as well be a low into stance because of the very few defensive options your opponent has after this on hit. Sorry, I'm a bit sick. So let me go through the options. So plus 4, this move tracks very well, but on hit, down 4, frame traps, tracks both ways, and also beats power crushes, right? So that's 3 options they have just gone out the window. The downside being it's -4 on hit, right? Down for the 3+4. Frame traps and tracks both ways, right? And you can duck. And why I like this option, despite being -10, is obviously with install. You'll hit confirm it. But even just this, it's +8. This is something I think is very underrated. That +8 is very important. You know, same situation as 1-4. 3+4 tracks both ways and is a counter hit launcher. Down 4 frame traps, beats power crushes and tracks both ways again. Back 4, I think it tracks both ways, but I'm not sure. But it's frame traps, beat power crushes, and it's a launcher, right? So what could go wrong? So yeah, after this, extremely strong situation. And guess what, broski? You don't want to press here? Well, I'm just gonna do it again. I'm gonna force you to interact with me and play this super risky mind game, right? You don't want to press here as well? Well, I'm just gonna do it again. Oh, you pressed? Too bad, my friend. Too fucking bad. Another aspect of why 443 is so important is that Wild Running 3 is also an insane mix-up with this move. You see? And the reason why Wild Running 3 is so good, well, it was flats at the wall, but even on block, this move is fucking insane. So, after Wild Running 3 on block, down 4, frame traps, beats power crushers, and beats sidesteps all in one time, right? All at the same time. Standing 3 is actually homing after Wild Running 3. So you can do... Oh wait, he's meant to block that, but yeah. You can go for pressure, homing, into mix-ups, right? And again, down 4 through 3, frame traps, tracks to both ways, and yeah, it's again that toxic situation I explained, +8. So you don't want to power crush, you don't want to press, you don't want to sidestep, you want to guess, right? Is essentially what you want to do. You want to fucking guess. And if you don't press anything again, I'll just keep going. I'll just keep doing it. Because why not? Oh well, you're blocking mid all the fucking time? Well, 443 is basically the same situation. So this is what Fahk Ram optimal Fahk Ram gameplay looks like. And if they press on standing 3-3, similar to this on hit, +9. So this frame traps, and can't be stepped, and blah blah blah. Standing 3 can't be stepped again. And yeah, super toxic situation, right? Frame trap, can step and frame trap. Can't step, can't power crush, can't fucking sidestep, can't fucking jerk off, can't do anything. And yeah. This option I only like doing in heat, since it's a launcher, right? But yeah, homing, frame trap, launcher and heat. And all you're blocking mid all the fucking time. This situation, like I explained earlier, creates basically the same situation as running 3 on block. And this is why I think Fahk Ram... This is where I think Fahk Ram shines. It's just super toxic situation after super toxic situation, right? Another thing I was doing wrong is Fahk Ram's full crouch mix-up. I wanted to be safe, so I just did this as a mid option. But you don't want to do that at all, because it's Tekken 8, right? You want to press, you want to risk your life, you want to play like a fucking moron. And yeah, why is this so good? While saying 2-4 is my mid option now. Well, in the open, you get a follow-up, right? For 52 damage, so it's very good. And at the wall, obviously, it fucking wall flats. Right. Now, how much... What's the optimal damage? Is it this? Yeah, 71 damage, right? Almost half-life. So, dude, just fucking let this rip, to be honest, dude. Just fucking let it rip. You know, and the reason... And you're only minus 13, dude. It's like a nothing burger. You know, and they want you to risk your life in Tekken 8 because of recoverable health. You know, so just fucking risk it. The only time I wouldn't risk it is if, you know, your back is to the wall. And the opponent has a 12 frame wall splatting or 13 frame wall splatting. That's the only time I wouldn't do it. But otherwise, I would just let this fucking rip. And another reason why it's good to let this rip is because you also get more value out of this stuff. Oops. Right? They want to block the last hit, so they get a punish. Well, if you have stack, you can go for this stuff. So yeah, that's why I think Fahk Ram, that's in my opinion, Fahk Ram's optimal fucking gameplay. It's just while running 3 and 4-4-3 super toxic situations over and over again. Don't step. Don't power crush or step or mash. Don't power crush or get launched. You wanna block again? Well, I'm just gonna recreate the situation over and over again. You wanna block more mids? Well, I'm gonna do the same situation with 4-4-3. Homing to both sides, beat power crushes, blah 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 blah. You get the point, right? And I'm telling you, you will get insane fucking value out of this. Just very simple 3 suggestions, right? Or 4, I guess. Less 3+4, way less 3+4. More while running 3, more 4-4-3 into the situations I explained to you, and more while sending 2-4 mix-ups. So yeah, I hope this guide or this video helped you guys understand the Fahk Ram a bit better. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.